Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. It's your girl, Shaeranea, right? And I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about content, marketing, and the value of quality information, but also quality content and why it's so important in the society in which we live. So, content and driving value. When you make videos, like I know a lot of people are talking about niches and niching down and choosing a specific kind of niche to, talk about, or something that you're really good at and help people with that. And I totally get that, but I'm not a niche down kind of person. I'm more of an educator, and I like to be expanded and help people in many ways. How I select my content is based on deeply rooted information in which most people either don't care about anymore and needs to see the value of, or things that are greatly talked about but are viewed in such a negative perspective, or just things that are really important in general in society. I talk about things that are really valuable, like education, reading, the power of the mind, and all different kinds of things like that, and how to make a YouTube, and just how-to videos are my biggest thing, but also educational ones like teaching and telling people how reading is important in literature as well. I'm just more of an educator than anything, but before I am a teacher, I am also someone who is a lover of learning. I'm big at learning, and I believe it's very important to teach these in my videos, and I do that gladly. So when you're making videos, you want to have valuable content. And what I mean is, you want to have, let's say you want to have something that interests, like gives people's interest, like draws their attention, like maybe some funny content, and then like drive them to the seriousness. I'm not very funny, so I keep it to a serious point. I could be a little goofy sometimes, but I'm more serious. But you want to have good lighting. You want to have a point. So you want to have like a topic that you're talking about. Then you want to have like a go-to, like why is this important, the purpose of this, and why you're discussing it, and why people should hear you. Like, give the importance of why you're talking about this and make that like noticeable. Okay, so quality is great. Like, I'm outside right now in my car because this is the place today to record, and I'm bright, and there's not many places I can just record myself because I'm so light complexioned. If I get in the sun, it might blind me. If I sit in the light wrong, it's just very difficult with being light complexion. Lighting and quality and all these different things are very important in making videos, and people need to see you as well as they need to hear you. So the audio and people you speaking up in your videos are very important key factors to people staying tuned and listening, but also you being able to grab their attention and they be able to relate. So you need some emotional backup, like something that they either can relate to, something they want to experience, anything, something that grabs people emotionally so people can grasp and get understanding of what you're saying, because it's more relatable. You want relatable content, but you want content that educates people as well. So marketing is important as far as social media goes, because so people look at it as competition, and I think, yeah, the world is full of competition, but you're only competing with yourself. Okay, how can you be better? How can your videos be better? How can you make something that people want to watch? Okay, it's only competition with yourself. Now, I get it. There's a lot of people out here making some of the same things, and the only difference about every video is our uniqueness and what we provide, and based on our experiences and what we know. That's the only difference. We all teaching the same stuff. Different opinions, different experience, different reasons, different beliefs, different whys, different hows. Like, that's all that's different. And then the fact that we're different too, and different personalities. Okay, so that's what makes content of the same topic so different. Okay, the fact that you're different, you're unique, and you're amazing is what makes it stand out. So marketing is important as far as You can post videos all the time on YouTube, but if you never market and promote them and share them with other people on other social media platforms, then you're never going to grow. The more you share, the more you post it on your platforms, the more people know about it, the more inbox people, communicate, network, and market, and grow your communicational skills. The more you engage with your audience is really important when it comes to content and growing on YouTube, but also other social media platforms. My IG has grown lately, and I've been communicating with other people. Same with my TikTok. It's pretty slow on there, but it's growing as well, but it's authentically growing. I'm not a trended person, though I do trends every now and again. Trends come and go, but I don't, and my authenticness never changes. So I always stay true to myself and make sure that I am not somebody who's getting caught up in different trends and how the society goes about. Never lose yourself in what's going on in the world, because at the end of the day, to make a difference, you got to be the difference, and you got to stand out and not be like the world. So the important thing about content is that you can make content, you can have this most valuable product, you can have the greatest solution, you can have the whole package. But if you don't market right, you don't push your stuff, you don't be consistent with content, posting every day, letting people know, sharing on your social medias, connect, network, engage with people. If you don't do these things, make quality content that delivers value, okay? Because you want valuable content, things that help people, because many people are making content that is not valuable and it doesn't feed the subconscious. You want something that's good for the fundamental, and this is why I speak about the brain, because we waste our mind a lot, and the mind is the most powerful thing to waste. You don't waste time engaging into things that don't serve you purpose. Now, I get we all love entertainment, and I'm all for it. Comedy is good. I have a sense of humor myself, but it's more dark than it is funny, okay? Because most people don't have a dark sense of humor like I do. But if you like comedy, I could definitely give you some funny stuff. You have to check out my IG for that, though. Anyways, like I was saying, you want to market your stuff. Sometimes you have to pay. But if you don't invest in you, how could you ever expect yourself to grow? Don't expect something that you don't plan to work for, okay? We live in a society that people have high expectations in which they don't plan to execute. You got to execute the things you want in life. Otherwise, you're just wanting, okay? You're a wanter that never do. And no one wants to be around people who constantly speak of things they want but never act upon them, okay? You don't want to be that kind of person. You don't want to be someone who's a complainer, someone who's a doubter, and someone who's a wimpy kid, okay? We got enough wimpy kids in the world. I'm not saying they don't become strong over time, but I'm just saying, get over your complaints. Get a life, okay? Be better. Be consistent. It's hard for me to be consistent. It's hard to find that encouragement to wake up and do the same thing every single day. And how I find content, how I figure out the content that is important is literally thinking about it. I literally have pages worth of content, and I have tons of ideas that I think about on a daily basis. I have never used the content I've written down for you guys. I've always come up with things off the top of the head that I thought was very important to talk and discuss today. Because every day is a new day, and you're a new person each day. Because you're renewing. Renew yourself every day. You're great. You're great at what you do, but to be greater, you gotta be all about growth. You gotta be about improvement, and you gotta be open-minded to learning. So what are you learning that's gonna help you grow as a person, as a content maker, a YouTuber, somebody who's good at social media and network marketing? And not just network marketing, just marketing in general on social media platforms. You want to be great at executing your points, okay? Marketing is really important in this society, because you can have a brand and a business and no one know about it. What's the point of that? Be someone who is known. You can have products all day. You can have things going for yourself. But if you're not known, who's buying? Nobody. So you don't want to be some nobody out here making amazing things that no one ever knows about. Step your game up for real. We live in a time where people aren't taking themselves serious enough. They're doing things for the fun, but you got to think about things on a business perspective. I mean, what are you doing it for? Your family or yourself? to be free from a job? Do you want to work for an employer all your life? I don't. And I do right now. I work for McDonald's. Okay? I don't want to work for McDonald's forever all my life. Though, the very thing that you don't like most. Like, I don't really like working at McDonald's. But it's still the only job that I know is open right now. Like, fast food is the only thing that's open, and they're not laying off right now. Like, I'm still working and I still have a job. I'm still making money. I have nothing to complain about. I have a lot to be grateful for. And you got to think about the very thing that you hate most could be the very thing God allows to help you in your most darkest times. So remember, when you have things in your life that are most discouraging, that makes you feel awful, make sure you remember that those very things, God allowed those same things to help you and encourage you and push you to your greatness. So remember, when being discouraged, stay motivated. I know it's hard to wake up every morning being motivated to do the things you want, but you want to keep doing that. You want to keep being encouraged. You want to keep loving what you're doing. You want to keep being inspired. You want to have that power, that fire, and that passion to continue going on, right? I'm stuttering. I'm talking way too fast. But you want to have that passion to continue going on, because that's a form of self-love. And if you love yourself enough, you will continue to go on no matter the struggle, the doubt, the depression that you may experience, the up, the down, and the sadness that comes with all of it. Because the joy of the obtainment of what you're trying to achieve is more great than all the things you've been through. And I know we remember the pain more than we remember the joy of moments, but let's rejoice in knowing that you can accomplish anything if you put your mind to it, and nothing's impossible as long as you believe in the possibilities, endless possibilities of what you can do when you put your mind to work, your actions to effort, and you do what you must do in order to obtain the things you want, right? Look at lighting on my face. I'm just like, oh my gosh. See what I mean about quality lighting? Like, everywhere on my face is like fine. And you got this like bright light on my side of my face. This is what I mean. Like, you gotta have your camera right. You gotta have some valuable content. You gotta be speaking that truth in your videos. You gotta give people what they need. Because not everybody knows what they need. But you can definitely show them and give them what they need. But if people are always searching for things on the internet, so if people are looking for a specific topic or something to learn how to do, you want to make a video on how and show them how, so they can have the answers that they're looking for. Like, come on. Be someone who is a problem solver. Someone who finds solutions for people. So be someone who helps everybody. A giver. A lover. And you guys have a prosperous day. Subscribe, comment, share, like, and tell me what kind of content you would like to see most. I will do better at lighting in the next video, but this is like the first time I recorded in my car for a while, so you gotta go with the flow. You gotta be consistent despite what may comes up. You gotta do what you gotta do for you, baby. Make it happen, Captain. Only you can be your success, and only you can define that. So what is your definition of success for you? Not what everybody else has attained or achieved, but you. Your life is your life. Nobody else can define your success but you. So remember that. Have a prosperous day, guys. I love you.